Mija.
Yeah.
I know uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho. Then I don't know anymore.
Yeah. Do you know any Spanish people?
Let me see how far I count. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, and there's a couple comes after that. Do you know what they are?
No, I don't know Spanish.
Yeah.
I tried to learn. I wanted to learn Japanese a while, but I don't care about languages.
You know what? They have something.
Unless, like I said, who I was with spoke the language.
They have something.
Then I would be interested.
The air where you can learn a language in short form, the most important words, and any language. I think you have to pay for it though. My brother, he could understand everybody, you know.
These are the words. Some of the words I know. Let's see.
Yeah.
We got in French. When I was in middle school, I wanted to learn French. I like tried the little thing a little bit, but like I said, I just don't have enough incentive or enough reason to care, or you have no one to bounce off of. Then it doesn't matter. I don't really know anyone that speaks a whole other language. I was like mercy.
Well,
Merci is thank you.
In German, Speckety dice. They're going to cut your head off.
What?
Off with your head.
Really? What is it?
Speckety dice. Let's see. Speckety dice or something like that. And like Rio Candias, you're telling somebody goodbye. Like Rio Candias.
I didn't know that.
I watch it on television. I hear them say it when they're leaving. Rio Candias.
Then in Japanese, go. You just learn the little Japanese. Just learn the little things like nani, nani, nani is like what? Nani. Go to someone Japanese. That's the only word you know. What nani? And then they keep thinking that you speak Japanese, and then they say it again. You go nani. I don't really know anything.
Well, those languages would be hard to learn.
Oh, you know?
Because they sound like they're mad at you when they talk.
Ohio is good morning in Japanese.
What is it?
Ohio.
Really?
Okay. And, what? I'm trying to think of the interesting one. Hi is yes. Like, hi. In Japanese. Everybody knows these. If you know like anime, these are just embarrassing ones. I just feel like everybody knows those ones. I guess I didn't know that. I love Fraulein, my favorite German girl. I love pretending I'm my grandpa, hitting on my grandma. Fraulein, Fraulein. For Fraulein coming.
That's an unmarried girl.
Yeah, I know. But I wish I could. I want to learn that sentence where he was, where the first sentence my grandpa said to my grandma. I'd like to learn that sentence. I want to say like, "Hey, Fraulein." What did he say after that? He knew he spoke. He was able. He spoke. He spoke to her in German, and so that's why it got her attention.
Really?
Yeah. Like she's like, who is this guy? Who is this drunk soldier? Drunk speaking, having the nerve to talk to me, and then he's also doing it in German. So it surprised her.
You read the story how they met. It was in the papers.
Yeah, it was cute.
Yeah. I thought that was nice that they did that.
I should try. I should learn I should learn. Maybe I'll try learn a Korean sentence. A hit on in Korean. You wouldn't even know. Would you know it? You probably wouldn't even know it. I even studying that? Even
Remember,
studying?
You had a teacher that was a tutor. You know?
Nobody I know speaks a full language
And
other
then
than
she
English.
had children. Her children went to visit their dad, and he killed them.
Who?
Your teacher was married to this guy, and her children went to visit their dad, and he killed them.
My teacher.
Her husband, yeah. And why he killed them was they were mixed, and he didn't think they would be accepted in society or something. It was a story a while back. I have the paper upstairs. You went down to the trailer park because she lived there, and she was tutoring you.
Oh, Wendy.
And you just knew her really well. You even went.
Yeah, it's heartbreaking.
You just went to Forest Lawn, even to their funeral. You know, where they were buried.
I don't think I was there, but I remember her.
You couldn't have forgot that. That was not.
I don't remember. I don't think I went to the funeral, but I remember her. And
No, you didn't go to the funeral. You went to the graveyard at Forest Lawn.
Yeah, it's a
Indians
horrific story.
To see where they were buried over there.
Yeah, we went to Disneyland together. I think my mom. I don't know how it went. We all went to Disneyland together, and me, her, and all her kids. And me, and she was so nice. She was beautiful. She was a model.
My phone just told me that it's fully charged. 100%. It makes a special noise when it's charged. You need to charge yours?
No.
Oh, I'm glad it's fully charged. Is there any coffee left, Kimberly? I got the urge to have a cup of Joe. Have you heard it called that before? A cup of Joe?
Did you see me in that video?
What?
If you don't know the
That was breakfast.
you don't know the language, I wonder if you just go up. Have you seen those videos where they show that they go, this is what English sounds like to somebody in another country. And it's really interesting. Like it's like you could see that it sounds like English, but it doesn't make any sense. Like I wonder if you do that, and if I went up to somebody, I wonder if you could get away with that. Like you could almost, I kind of know how to explain it. I wonder if you could get away with that, like doing that in another language, like, and they'd be able to tell that you're trying to talk their language, but even though it's not making sense. Like,
Did you put it on the 30-second? The last button on there? A minute for a little cup. And the last button is like a 30-second, which is a half a minute. So yeah, I have to set it down. Okay, thank you, Kimberly.
dances like that. So we gotta watch Grapes of Wrath, Cold Mountain, Monster-in-Law.
Monster-in-Law, I think, is the one.
Is it? And those are all good and funny movies.
Is Jennifer Lopez in Monster-in-Law? That's the one. It is funny.
All right.
Very funny.
That sounds funny.